What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. I'm Swiper Cam. Welcome to the channel. Y'all, the 2021-2022 NBA season is upon us, and we had two spectacular games on opening night on October 19th, 2021, and we're going to do a real quick recap of what we saw today, because all of this is significant for how we need to understand the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Brooklyn Nets for the rest of the year. So, I just got done watching the LA Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors won 121-114. And boy, I gotta say, I think that the Warriors earned that victory. Steph had 21, 10, and 10, only shot 5 of 21 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, but he was a +4. Jordan Poole tonight looking like he's going to be a Sixth Man of the Year candidate when Klay Thompson comes back. Had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists on 8 of 18 from the field, 4 of 11 from the three-point line, and he was a +2 tonight. Draymond Green had 6, 8, and 6 on 2 of 5 and 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 1 steal, and he was a -2. So, man, it was a great game. It was a great game. It was a great game, man. I don't know what to say. Nemanja was amazing tonight when he came off the bench. Nemanja tonight had 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, and he was a +20. Game high +20, meaning when Nemanja came in, they dominated. He was 6 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and 1 of 1 from the 3-point line with the steal. Wow, 15, 11, and 4. Great game for him tonight. He was moving the ball. When he was getting the ball on the inside, the way that he was able to dish the ball out to the corner or even just put it back in the pocket in the dunker spot, he was able to make a lot of plays tonight. So Nemanja played really well tonight. Andre Iguodala, 12 points tonight from Andre. He was 2 of 5 from the three-point line. He was a +8. Really, Juan, Andre, Lee, Nemanja, they all played well. Even Otto Porter, they were all pluses. The bench was all pluses today. For the Warriors, the starters were Jordan Poole and Steph Curry that were in the pluses today. They played well, man. They won by 7. They were up by 12 towards the end of the game. There was about a 10-point game. The Lakers were up most of the game, but they kept making their churn. They kept shooting the ball. They kept trying to get open shots. I think the dope thing is, obviously, when Klay gets back, it's going to really open up that offense for him and really help that defense. Hopefully, he's able to play defense. I know he's coming back from the Achilles and ACL injury, but they have a lot of opportunity on that team. But, man, I think the biggest storyline for the night on the LA Lakers side, again, a great game. Anthony Davis in 39 minutes had 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was 15 of 26 from the field, only 1 of 5 from the three-point line, only 2 of 7 from the free throw line with 2 blocks and a steal. He was a -2. LeBron James tonight, 37 minutes, 34 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 13 of 23 from the field, 5 of 11 from the three-point line, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and 1 block, 1 steal. He was a -2. But y'all, the man of the hour that we got to talk about, Russell Westbrook tonight, 35 minutes. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, 4 of 13 from the field, 0 of 4 from the three-point line. And he was a game worse by more than 10 points. He was a game worse, -23, meaning when he was on the court, tonight, the Lakers suffered tremendously. That when he was on the court, the other team was able to add on 23 points in their favor when he was on the court tonight. Westbrook was out of control. Westbrook wasn't playing great defense. Westbrook was forcing shots. Again, tonight he had 4 turnovers. It just doesn't look good. Again, the strategy with Russell Westbrook, man, play off of him. Let him shoot the ball, whether it be that little, pocket over the right shoulder, mid-range shot, or whether it be a three-point line. It don't matter, man. It's just I think as the season goes on, he'll get more in sync. I think that as LeBron, Westbrook, and AD learn how to play with each other, it's going to help the team out. I think they're going to be really successful as they go forward. But I'm really curious to see how Russell Westbrook fits with the rest of the team, especially with the fact that he's going to have to become a more efficient player. Not just more efficient scorer, but more efficient player, meaning cutting down on the turnovers, cutting down on the usage rate, and really taking better shots. But again, I don't know if he will. He's been in the league a long time, so we'll see. That was not great. Carmelo Anthony came off the bench 9-4-2. He was a -5. Malik Monk was a -10 tonight. One thing I love about the LA Lakers setup is that they're going to have Rajon Rondo, 20 minutes tonight, 3 points, 5 assists, and a +1. They're going to have Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, LeBron James, and they're going to be able to run pick and roll with DeAndre Jordan, Dwight Howard, and Anthony Davis. That's going to be so elite. And the thing about the Lakers, man, their transition defense, their transition offense as well, but defense is so good that because they're so big, they can get a lot of stops. Like Steph Curry, plenty of times, and I tried to get to the rim and got blocked because the Lakers are so tall, they're so athletic. And Frank Vogel makes sure they always get back on defense. And transition offense is elite. When you miss a shot, you don't want it to be a long rebound because they have so many gunners. LeBron, Russell, AD, again, DeAndre, Dwight. They got 3-point shooters. You don't want to shoot the ball and give up long shots often because that's going to lead to a lot of damage in transition. I think the Lakers have a real opportunity defensively, but again, man, that Russell Westbrook fit don't look good. It doesn't feel great, so we'll see what happens with that. All in all, it was a really good game. You know, Steph Curry didn't play like you wanted him to, but to get 33 and 34 and 33 and 11 and 34 and 11 from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, their first game back, coming off injuries, I think that's big. I don't know how the regular season can look like for the Lakers, if they can finish as a top 4 seed just because of their age, injury history, and again, you know, Russ fitting him in. We'll see, but that was a really good game. So, we had a second game tonight. It was the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets, and that was a blowout. At some point in the first quarter, the Milwaukee Bucks were up 31-12, and yeah, that was quite a show. Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight in 31 minutes had 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists on 12 of 25 from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point line. He was 7 of 9, great from the free throw line with 2 blocks of steal, and he was a game-high plus 25. One thing about Giannis Antetokounmpo is his box plus minus is real, so he's not just counting stats or raw data, but his effectiveness in box plus minus, meaning overall effectiveness while on the court, contributing to winning plays, is real. 32, 12, and 7 for the reigning finals MVP. Chris Middleton tonight, 29 and 3 on 8 of 17, 1 of 4, 3 of 4. He was a plus 20. Grayson Allen was a great pickup for them. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, 3 of 10 from the three-point line. 1 free throw. He was a plus 23. Drew Holiday, 12, 1 and 1. Unfortunately, he went out with a little bit of an injury, so we'll see what happens with him. Hopefully, it's not nothing big. Hopefully, he's fine. Pat Connaughton, 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists off the bench, and 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from the three-point line, 1 block, 1 steal. He was a 0 plus minus. Aurora, 15, 6 and 1. 6 of 13, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 1 block, 1 steal. He was a plus 6. George Hill, he was a minus tonight, didn't play super well. Antetokounmpo, number 2, has 6-4, 2 of 3, 2 of 2, plus 8. Man, they have a lot of opportunities, man. The Brooklyn Nets tonight, without Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant had 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, 13 of 25 from the field. Mad efficient, just like AD and Braun. 3 of 7 from the three-point line, great. 3 of 6 from the free throw line, not great. 2 blocks with a minus 20. James Harden, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 of 16, 4 of 8 from the three-point line. You like that. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. You like that. 2 blocks. He was also a minus 20. Joe Harris was 9, 2 and 2, 3 of 5 from the three-point line. He was an even. Blake Griffin, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5, 0 of 1, 2 of 2, and he was a minus 6. So 127-104, the Brooklyn Nets, y'all. We are here. I think that the Brooklyn Nets have a real chance to contend. I think they have. I love the fact that they built a team around Giannis that allows him to take advantage of his skill set, get rebounds, get to the basket, press the right trigger, get home as soon as you can, as strong as you can. But at the end of the day, he's surrounded by shooters. And the fact that he has Grayson Allen in his roster starting for him right now. Chess Hughes, Connaughton can shoot, Holiday can shoot some, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez can shoot. I mean, they got a nice roster, man. They're building around Giannis' strength, so we'll see. Y'all, tomorrow night, we're going to get the Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks in an East Coast challenge. But really, the matchup you all been waiting for, rematch. Again, not a fully healthy Nuggets team, but as healthy as they could be up to this point. Denver Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix. And we are going to see what the MVP, Nikola Jokic, does this season, y'all. Y'all, Swipe a gang. We will be back tomorrow. I'll see y'all soon.